Hey Libra, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. This is going to be your in-depth weekly reading. I'm recording this on February 17th. So we just passed the full moon in Leo. If you felt the effects of that, it might have had to do with emotions or love connections. We are ending Aquarius season in a few days and we'll be in Pisces season. We're going to start the reading with an oracle message for you and see what comes up, okay? What do we have for Libra? For the week ahead for Libra. Okay, we have a card here. All right. So this is card number 4. You know, 4 could be about family, foundation, commitment. I'm getting strong family energy here. And with this card, I'm going to read the excerpt for it, but I always see this card when it comes out as passing on perspective or the way that you see something in terms of belief or morals, how you pass that on through generations. It doesn't have to mean that for you. I think the book says something a little bit different than that, but it could also be. I think what the book says is more about how your perspective on something might change as you get older. You might see the same thing and think differently about it. But let's see what we have here. It could have also been, you know what I'm getting? I've seen this card before a few times, but I never got this message here. You see the green, and then here you have the colors of fall in these leaves. It might be something where your perspective or your beliefs or your opinions really change strongly sometime between summer and fall. So I don't know if something happens like in the summer, but it could be even something within a change in the season within those few months or around that time of the year. Maybe something really changed in the way that you believe or the way that you see something here. Okay, so the keywords are perspective and points of view. It was once like you are now, and I know that it's not easy to be calm when you found something going on, but take your time, think a lot. Why? Think of everything you've got. For you will still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not. And that's lyrics from Father and Son, Cat Stevens. There may be no right or wrong. The view is the same, but its perception is different. Fresh ideas and experience sharing the same eyes, but a different vision. Two manifestations of the same person share a commonality. One from the fresh, eager innocence of youth, the other from the calmer, sobering maturity of experience. Both grasp the same mask in unison. Their destinies entwined and ultimately inseparable. At some point, both will see the same vision. You know, I'm also getting this message for you too, going back to the family thing, and it could also be some kind of a topic of discussion that happened, you know, summer or fall this previous year. But I do get that maybe there is some kind of shared viewpoint where at the beginning of it or in the past, maybe people in a family, different generations saw something differently, and maybe now they're starting to see something the same here. All right, we'll start off with the tarot deck of oppositions for you. I'll give it 3 shuffles. And we'll see what we got. All right, what do we have for Libra for this week for Libra? Oof. Oh boy. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the Tower. And we have the Star reversed. Okay, with the Star reversed, you know, going back to this card, I feel like the topic of perception or, this belief, I do think it might have to do with religion here with the Star reversed, because The Star card upright is an idea of hope and faith and praying, praying for some wish to be fulfilled. And the Star card reverse for me as a reader is usually an indication that somebody doesn't believe in prayer or something along those lines here. The Tower card is a shakeup, a change. I feel like what happens here is somebody might have gone through a difficult experience here with the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Three of Swords. I feel like it could have been with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo who, might have kind of broke somebody's heart here. Or if it's not about that, it's just some kind of very difficult situation where it was either the health declining with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, or the money getting tight, like someone losing money, or the health declining here. And it was very difficult for somebody, whether it was happening to them or somebody they care about. It was very difficult for them. And with the Tower and then the Star card reversed, it's like something challenged the way somebody believes in like prayer or faith or something like that. Okay, what else do we have here for Libra? Oftentimes people go through it's like spiritual awakening vibes. It's like people go through spiritual awakenings during difficult times, because if everything was all great and someone wasn't a very spiritual person, there wouldn't be really a catalyst for them to become awakened. So usually an awakening is very difficult. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. You have the Two of Wands, so that's a choice in paths, right? That's a choice in the path you want to go. And one of them, and I just said enlightenment, right? One of them has light shining on it and one doesn't. So it could have been, we got the Hierophant. So this is the higher power, source energy, divine. It's a presence of God. There's something here in this, with this card, there's something here confirming that, especially in the middle of your spread, that there is some kind of turning to a higher power here. Belief system. This is also a card of belief system. I feel like this reading is for someone who's undergone a spiritual awakening during a difficult time. You have the Emperor. And you have the Two of Cups. Okay, a few things here. So for some of you, if there was somebody the health was declining, it could have been a father, with the Emperor card and the Hierophant. There could have been a father who, it was very difficult and painful for someone to lose the father, or for the father to have poor health here. The Two of Cups is also a soulmate energy here. So it could be somebody, after a hard situation, they did turn to a more spiritual approach to things, and they were divinely guided towards someone who is a good match for them. Especially in the past, if somebody hurt them emotionally, there's some kind of a good match that came in here. So we have, it could also just be an Aries, we have fire energy here. I might want to pull clarifiers for this reading later, but let's see what else we get with this last deck here. Okay. So I'll take all four of these cards. We have the Moon. Moon to the Sun. This is in between tarot deck. We have the Seven of Wands, 7 to the 8. Seven of Cups, 7 to the 8. You might be seeing repeating 7s and 8s. Hangman, Hangman to Death. Queen of Swords. That's Queen to King of Swords. Again, there's something here about coming out of a period of darkness and going towards the light, strongly going towards the light, enlightening, coming out of a dark period, finding hope. It go from hopelessness to hope, from either heartbreak to feeling like there's potential in a new connection here. From losing somebody to like poor health or some kind of very devastating change that really challenged someone's faith to believing again or believing. Seven of Wands to Eight of Wands. That's someone who might be, it's like when you have that debate about beliefs, the Seven of Wands is that idea of kind of debating or, expressing your beliefs or laying down, this is what I believe, this is who I am. But going to the Eight of Wands, that's increasing communication here. Seven of Cups to Eight of Cups. That's finding what you need in order to walk away from something here, or coming out of confusion and seeing the light again, seeing something clearly in order to leave something behind. The Hangman to the Death card, that's coming out of a period of just being like stuck or waiting towards ending something again here. And Queen of Swords to King of Swords, that's a lot about making a smart decision, communicating, listening to what people have to say, but not tolerating anything that's out of bounds. So very strong energy for you, Libra, of transformation, a shift. Someone's walking away from a situation that was very difficult here. It was a very difficult situation. There was darkness. There was darkness. There was hurt. There was either declining health or money. Someone going backwards, possibly. Something devastating happened, And there's this idea here of now it's moving away from that towards brighter days, moving away from darkness and like following the light. I'm getting that strongly, following the light. Someone here is divinely guided with the Hierophant right in the middle here. I feel like someone might be moving, if you were heartbroken in a situation, I feel like you're moving towards like a soulmate connection. With that Two of Cups. I'm going to pull a card. What is this Hierophant and Emperor here? Hierophant and Emperor? What do we have for that? Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. Strong fire energy. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Strong Aries. King of Wands. Very strong fire energy. So, I don't know if you're kind of falling in love with a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it looks like there's a strong partnership here with some kind of fire sign. I feel like it's divinely guided. Seven of Swords, bottom of the deck. I was looking up at all this stuff here. Seven of Swords and Three of Swords go together very strongly here. Could be a Leo. I just pulled this with the lion and the stars here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What else do we have here? I guess there's strong energy in these cards of like something finding the right thing, the right option to come out of a darkness or out of a situation here. We got the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. That's the darkness, that's the worry. And then the Six of Swords to the Seven of Swords. The Magician. It's been very difficult is what I'm getting here. Someone really, it's like can't get something off the mind. There's worry, there's anxiety, paranoia, wanting to move on, but worried somebody is going to betray you, lie, cheat, or steal. But with the Magician, it's this idea of taking back control here. And the High Priestess, taking back control by like following spiritual guidance is what I'm getting here. But it's been very hard for someone. For whoever this reading is for, it's been very hard. But I mean, this potential relationship here looks great with this Two of Cups. This fire sign looks pretty darn nice. Yeah, I feel like If this past situation was somebody who hurt you, there could have been like cheating involved. There was third party. Um, it could have been just someone who didn't cooperate. But you're getting over the loss. I mean, and someone comes in to help you get over the loss. And this new relationship has potential. I mean, we got the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups. Magician, the Sun. Strong Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Just strong fire sign energy. Whatever happened here, it was really difficult. But again, there's everything coming into play here. Everything is being brought to you to help you move on from this. I feel like there's also like some kind of protection here too. It could also be the idea of learning boundaries with the Hierophant, the Emperor, the Nine of Wands. That's like lessons, and then the Emperor is about like control, and then Nine of Wands is about boundaries. So it's like maybe somebody here learned the lesson about boundaries or what boundaries they need to feel comfortable moving on, because it showed that somebody here, it's again like very worried about getting hurt again. So maybe there's a big focus on following your intuition and laying out the boundaries that you need in order to move on, where you feel like that's not going to happen, where you have control with the Magician. So, I mean, that's what I have for you, Libra. It's not going to be everyone's reading, but if it is, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you like it. And, feel free to check out readings for your other placements, and you can check back next week for a new Libra reading. So I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day and take care.